not the driveway.
No, it's totally not the driveway. And there's a lot of snow. It's supposed to snow all week while we're here, so. Holy shit! We haven't driven in the snow in a while. Not since.
2 years ago.
So, this is Bobby Lynn Road, the road that you will turn onto from Dufert Road to get to my parents' house. These are the big fields and stuff. So awesome! There's the directions for the party on Saturday. There you go. That was it. Hope you didn't miss anything. So, I'm going to answer questions. Downloaded them on my phone. Okay, my favorite artist that I've ever seen live is totally The Hives. They were like fantastic. They were actually opening for Maroon 5, but they were way better. So The Hives are my favorite. I love them, and they have so much energy.
And since this video is all about me too, my vote's for Kid Rock.
Oh, well.
Has nothing to do with me.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, he was good, but The Hives all the way. So, all right. Yes, we use toys.
Moving on.
What was your favorite playground toy as a kid? I loved the bars that went like this, like a staple, and you had to jump up to grab it, and then you could flip yourself around and do all that stuff, because it took me a really long time to learn how to do it. And I liked the ones where you raced, where it was like kind of a ladder on one side, and the other side it was just 2 bars, and Amy Dyke like kicked everybody's ass at that game. So I used to go, because I lived really close to elementary school, I used to go and practice, because I didn't want to practice in front of anyone, and I finally got it too. And so even short people can do it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you're gonna be totally lost on that. So let's see, what would I be doing with my life if I weren't on my current path? If I would have never dated Dave ever again.
What?
Like,
Who creates these questions?
then I would be probably single, because I still wouldn't like anybody. And I would have been working as a flight attendant out of Spokane, and living with my parents, I think, rather than having my own place. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I might have had a toss-up on that, because I really like to write, so I think that if while I wasn't working and while I wasn't traveling, I'd probably want to be home with my parents and just have the freedom to write and not worry about like bills and stuff. I think I'd want to have the chance to save up my money and only have a car payment. Yeah, I think that's what I'd be doing. So I'd be writing. What else? Secret Santa, I think, is a good idea. Dave actually opted to do it and let us all know. I like Janelle's idea too, but I don't want to be responsible because I would probably peek. So yeah, just being honest. What am I most thankful for this year? I am super thankful for our time off this year, because it doesn't come that much. And I'm so thankful to be able to come home to Sandpoint. And
Thankful for anti-lock brakes, or we totally would have ended up in the intersection.
Yeah, he's not kidding. That's the intersection. But yeah, and I'm really thankful for my amazing, awesome, really super sexified husband. Look at his sexy outfit. He's so sexy. He's so awesome. I really like his shoes. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So I'm most thankful for him because he's like the coolest person I know besides myself. Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, I have a question for everybody.
Okay,
Jamie and I have been talking about if she went not blonde, so becoming a redhead, becoming a redhead or brunette.
Holy shit!
If people would think she's smarter.
Okay, I didn't totally word it like that.
I didn't think people would buy it, so I want your votes, if possible.
Whatever. You guys don't have to answer that.
Video's all about me.
Anyways, moving on.
Road's really icy today.
What do I do when I'm sick? Oh, okay. I have to demonstrate this because it's so disgusting, and my family hates it, and Dave hates it.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, it's totally true. It's something
it's awful.
It's something I do when I'm sick because, okay, when I'm sick, I have a runny nose, right? And it hurts like hell if you just keep blowing your nose. And I totally can't get this Kleenex out of the bag, which...
Good, you should just...
No, I'm
dye your hair
showing
black.
them. I'm gonna show them. You know what? I'm gonna use this one.
Oh, those are already used.
Okay, that's gross. You had to say it out loud. I could have gotten away with it. They wouldn't have known. Okay, so what I do when I'm sick, so that I don't have to keep blowing my nose, it doesn't get all red, is I take a Kleenex and I scrunch up the corner and I stick it in my nose like this and I let it hang there. I usually do both nostrils because they're like really bad, and I leave it there so that I don't have to blow my nose and it absorbs everything.
Hey, wait, I have another question. What the hell's this person doing?
Oh.
Hi, I don't have
Can you guys see, like, this is the lane, and he's, like, over here?
Hello.
Yeah. See, we're not the only ones that forget to drive in the snow. Forget how to drive in the snow.
Yeah, but he has an Idaho license plate. He has no excuse.
Whatever. Anyways, he's back in the middle now. So, yeah, that's what I do when I'm sick. I also take herbal stuff, which works for me. It doesn't work for Dave, but whatever. It works for me. It's awesome. It's called Oxyllion. What else? What is my favorite food for Thanksgiving? Nobody's in agreement with this. Okay, my two favorites. My first is the cranberry sauce that you slice. I love that stuff. Yeah, I'm the only one that eats it at our house, so I slice it for myself. The other thing I really like is the gravy. I soak my turkey in gravy. Soak it. I dip it, I soak it, I eat it, I slurp it. I love gravy. Yeah, kind of sounded disgusting.
And we use toys.
Okay. Slurping aside.
Oh, look, he's back in his lane. Yes.
Okay, there's that guy. That's not as bad now. So, anyways, poor guy. Totally making fun of him. It's rude. We're just gonna pass and drive in the snow because we know what we're doing. Okay, I think that's all the questions. However, I have a freaking ton of crazy ass questions. I'm gonna try to race through this because I don't know how long this video's been. So, Janelle, I was wondering, you said you'd be a teacher. I was wondering what you would teach. And since we all talked about how we handled negative people, and the general consensus was that, like, if we center ourselves and blah, 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 I was wondering if you guys have ever gotten balanced or centered by an acupuncturist. There's a lady named Maria that I used to go to in Sandpoint, and it was amazing, and I totally love it. I'm into that shit, so if you're not, that's fine. I was just wondering. Okay, I have way too many questions this week, so since everybody asked questions, I'm gonna save them for next week. And Tara, I did have a few things for you. I was gonna ask if you've ever tried, like, having a personal trainer at the gym, because Dave did that and he swears by it. He loves it. And just because you said that you tried everything, so I was wondering if you tried that. Also, for the writing thing, one of the things that I do and started when I was in high school to make myself feel better is, if you've ever read the Dear Abby columns, I did that, but I wrote it to myself. So it was like a Dear Jamie column where I wrote and I, like, just bitched and vented and told myself all my problems and why I was so upset. And then I, like, took a breather, read it, or didn't read it sometimes, and I'd write to that person, which was myself, and I'd give myself advice. And I'd be able to, like, really clear my head that way and feel better and feel logical and da-da-da. So I was thinking, since you are a writer and stuff, I was thinking that might help you. So I'm just sharing that. That's one of the things that I do, and it really, really helped me. And I was thinking as in, like, in place of the counseling, because, yeah, I tried counseling once in high school and hated it, so I counsel to myself. I counsel myself. Crystalline. The first thing I thought when I looked at your video was that you looked great, which was funny because you were like, sorry, I look so bad. And I was like, wow, she looks so naturally nice. So I thought that was funny. And Callie, there's places like on LiveJournal where you can post, like, small portions of your writing to see what people think. I did it a long time ago, and people were really, really cool. Like, they aren't there to say, oh, this part of your story sucked or whatever. They're really cool about it. So I think you could handle their critiques. So yeah, if you want to look that up, I or just places like that on the internet that could probably like help you with your writing. One of the things they told me way back when I was writing stories was like I was trying to hide how my characters really felt so that it really like intrigued people, and it did, but I hid it too much, like they wanted little pieces, and so I thought that was like really good advice way back when. So yeah, okay, that's all because I've a lot of questions I'll ask next week. I'm excited to be in Sandpoint.
I have one last question.
Oh, for God's sake. Dave, see, I'm like, maybe this is where I get my question queen thing. Go.
How big and what brand was your little friend in the back? What? It's an honest question. I mean, that thing looked huge.
Oh, it was kind of vain.
It's kind of intimidating.
Yeah. Okay, that's a fair question. There you go, Kristen.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Obviously, Dave watches you guys' videos too. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. So don't talk shit about him, because he knows, and then he'll end up with a whole Thursday video all about him.
Like this one.
That's what's coming. That's what's come already. Alright, see you girls next week. And I'll see you Saturday. Yay!